was initially inspired to write a script through someone who really is important to me. I'm not going to name names, but it's my uncle Josh Goldstein, who lives in Bend, Oregon. This person had a special place in my heart and is seriously gross. I mean, no regard for sensibilities, but utterly repulsive. And this person deeply impacted on how I look at the world. It really opened me up to seeing how gross a person can really be.
Being the director of this masterpiece, I wanted the audience to connect with GUJ. I wanted them to feel something. And in the end, they did. They felt completely grossed out. Yeah, I'd say the overall experience was sickening. I was happy with the end results. I think we did something amazing here.
I mean, for me, it was really a role of a lifetime. See, I'm a method actor, and I really wanted to get into the head of GUJ. And because he's my brother, it did make it a bit easier. And, well, how did I do it? Oh, I locked myself into a room for 2 weeks. I didn't wash, I didn't change my clothes, rarely took a shower. Through this, I seemed to embody the life of GUJ.
My keys in here?
It seemed like GUJ came to me rather than the other way around.
Creating such a gross, unkempt, and viscerally nauseating character took a lot of resources and planning. We had a really talented staff of workers to make GUJ as repulsive and profoundly nauseating as literally possible. But the real challenge we faced was replicating the sounds and habits of the real-life GUJ. It took a lot of careful study to make GUJ appear as literally pathetic as he really is.
GUJ. Gross Uncle Josh. I think the title says it all. It's not so much a story of redemption and change as it is a tutorial on how to be a bum. His lovable nature makes it all palatable, but the audience is really left with a bad taste when they're done watching. So, well, that's that.
Getting the rights to make this film wasn't too difficult. It was originally a children's book. The health department worked with the public schools to create a safety manual for children's health. Basics were about hand washing, not eating out of the trash can, not eating with your mouth full. When we asked GUJ if we could take the idea and turn it into a movie, there was no response. He was passed out on the couch with food in his face, so we took the idea and ran with it.
Well, coming back from playing GUJ was pretty difficult. I had learned so many bad habits. I grossed out so many people that re-entering society was something I didn't prepare for at all, really.
To get the audience to really smell GUJ's burps and then recoil in horror at his lack of hygiene was the biggest challenge. Actually, no, I take that back. Thinking about GUJ, recreating him, was for me literally even more difficult. The way he eats, those guttural burps, I'm sorry, it was still literally terribly traumatic to think about.
GUJ is my uncle, and I really love him, so seeing him like this, it made it really hard to direct. Tissue. Okay, sorry. It was an emotional struggle seeing him basically act, look, and smell like a caveman.
The movie is premiering this summer. Well, was premiering. COVID-19 brought an end to that dream. And the dream of GUJ changing. Quarantine allowed GUJ to be even less socially responsible and aware. More trash eating, grosser bodily sounds. We hope you enjoyed this film. Barf bags will be available in concessions.